Hey guys, it's Scott at Modeler X. It has been a while, and I've been crazy at work, and computer took a dump on me. So anyways, we're getting back into this. We left off where we had just assembled the boom and plugged that into the main hull. There's the upside down version of the engineering deck with a blue LED and a couple of lights. Here's the inside lights lit up. And today we're going to get into a little bit of seam work. I've hit this twice. There's the main bridge with the lights lit up, and the front of the boom with the fiber optic coming out with the torpedo thing. So after putting on the top, there's the seam work. With some of the 3M putty on both of the nacelles, the red stuff, engineering deck. And then this back seam was awful in terms of the gap. It's probably my own doing, but anyways, got to fill it in. And this is a first run at all the putty work. So we're going to get down a little bit here with I'm going to be using the Mr. Squadron. No, it's the Mr. Surfacer 1000 to sort of next layer of our seam work. There's the boom area. So this is the Mr. Surfacer. And you thin it with Mr. Thinner, which is hilarious. But anyways, I use kind of one of these broad, cheapo testers brushes, and I sort of coated the port side there already. But let's go through putting a layer of this stuff on all the 3M and sanded. We've done all the sanding and got the 3M stuff relatively smooth, but this is going to clean up all the imperfections. Try to brush this stuff so it doesn't get too thick anywhere, because it's fairly slow to dry even if you hit it with a heat gun. And so like I said, it's kind of slow to dry. Hang on. We're just kind of touching up stuff here. Kind of smooth it out with the brush. If you can get it as thin as possible, then it will dry faster, obviously. Everybody knows that. But if you do get a glob where maybe you filled in a hole or an area that has a deeper recession, you do need to give that time to dry, because if you dig into it with your sandpaper, it'll kind of splatter and mess everything up, and then you got to start over. So kind of touching up the edges here. It should be a real sharp seam around where the main hull gets together here. The nice thing with this surfacer stuff is it has a little bit of grit to it. There's three surfacers out there. There's the 500, 1000, and 1200. 500 being the grittiest, and 1200 being the finest. And honestly, I can tell the difference between 500 and 1200, but 1000 in the middle is always just okay, let's just try this. But I do like this product. It thins. I always thin it with their thinner, which is the Mr. thinner, and it is a solvent-based system. So definitely, ventilate. Don't breathe the fumes. All right, well, I think that's good here. Let's call it a wrap for this video, and we'll do some final putty work as we get prepared to paint the beast, the Klingon D7. And thanks for tuning into Modeler X. Sorry for the delay in the most recent video. We'll get on it, baby. Talk to you soon.